Here's another reason to study well. Each year, the CUNY Baccalaureate program awards dozens of outstanding students scholarships covering their tuition in full to help with the completion of their degree. The scholarships are part of an academic fellowship program instituted more than a decade ago as a result of the generous support to education by Thomas W. Smith, who's donated more than $3 million to the program. Here's a look at the newest group of Smith Fellows, their induction into the program, and the celebration of Thomas W. Smith's contribution.
I'm proud to introduce you to your benefactor and probably your greatest cheerleader, and that's not an exaggeration either, Mr. Thomas W. Smith.
Enough already.
Tom Smith is a remarkable individual. It's an unusual situation where you have somebody who's willing not only to donate their money to an institution, but their time and their effort to it. And that this is what makes it really remarkable. And I think it also makes it highly successful as a result of that. I think that the students really feel this connection to this man.
I realized that if I tried to improve every day, just a little bit, and had that as a part of my culture, that every single day I was going to think about what I did and do it a little bit better. Most of us aren't going to invent anything great, and we're not going to get on the ground floor. I certainly didn't. I'm not even sure there is such a thing as the ground floor. I mean, it's just a figment of our imagination. I've never seen anybody that did get in on it, except maybe they were lucky. Let's forget luck. But if from here on out, you just do one thing and just be determined to improve a little bit every day. Hell, and I thought about that when I first got into the business world, and I realized that most people don't do that much. Most people don't work that hard. Most people don't think very hard about things. They accept everything. You're told something, you accept it. Don't do that. Think about it. Think about what you do every single day and try to do it better.
They're very inspirational, and they deserve it. They would succeed without any help. I mean, they're just very accomplished and determined students, so they would succeed without any help. And financial help is just it's an incremental thing for in their lives, just incremental.
My name is Raphael Miles. I'm a 2007 Smith Fellow. I spent about 3 years bouncing around. I've been to 5 universities. I've lived in 3 cities. I almost moved to New Zealand. I finally found a home here at the CUNY Baccalaureate program. I think it's one of the most interesting and exciting options in higher education. And because of the fellowship, I am now able to achieve all of my goals on an undergraduate level, continue on from here. I have been able to learn 2 languages. I'm working on my 3rd. In addition to English, I will have 2 areas of programs of study. I continue to be an artist, and I'm going to be an arts administrator. So thank you so much.
I applied in spring of '06, and I wasn't sure if I had gotten it or not, and I left to Dublin, Ireland, and I was volunteering at a women's refuge, and while I was there, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to return to school in the fall, and my mother called me to let me know that I received a letter from CUNY BA letting me know that I became a fellow, and if it wasn't for the fellowship, I wouldn't have been able to return to school, so it means a lot to me because it made such a difference in my life, and also my father, Matthew McGee, was a recipient of the fellowship as well, and he graduated from CUNY BA in '98.
I'm a January 2004 CUNY Baccalaureate graduate, and I had the honor of being a Thomas W. Smith Fellow. And his financial contribution made a significant impact on me. And since then, I've been able to go on to graduate school I obtained a master's in public health from Columbia, and now I'm doing consulting. And all along that time, I received extensive support from the CUNY system. And I think the CUNY Baccalaureate program is an exceptional program. It really is the jewel of the CUNY system. And I'm just so honored to be a CUNY alumni. And I wanted to thank Thomas W. Smith for all of his benevolence and for setting an example for us about serving the community and the contribution of one person.